Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So Pisces, I have combined two very unique decks. I've combined the Good Tarot and, you have Good Tarot on either side. I have combined the Good Tarot and the Starseed Oracle deck. And I have my teeny tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. And we're just going to pull out the cards and see what the message is. So that's how we're doing it this week, Pisces. Pisces, my Pisces friends. A reading for Pisces, a reading for Pisces. My Pisces friends. Actually, I think I'm with my Pisces friend when this is airing. So that's interesting. What do you have here? You have the Fool. You have the Queen of Earth. The Ten of Cups. So I see you having a good time so far. And you got the Love, Hadrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Well, that's interesting. Let's see where this goes. The Fool is the Moon. The Queen of Earth is transformation. The Ten of Water is the Six of Water. And you got the Love, I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. Oh, that's very interesting. You have a whack of good tarot that have come out here. The Void, Stop, Embrace Winter, Great Cosmic Womb. Oh, I'm not supposed to look beyond that. I'm supposed to look at the first one. The Void. Oh, there you go. That's your underline. It's a really curious energy. I'm not quite picking it up here, but let me see. Maybe you're coming from a void. You might be coming from a void because this energy doesn't seem like it's void of much. I see you're going on some sort of a new beginning here. You're going on a new beginning, Pisces. And in this new beginning, there's a huge question mark involved with it. Like a huge question mark with the moon. And I feel like this new beginning has a lot to do with perhaps even like the void. The only thing that you have as a resource for yourself to guide yourself is just following your intuition and your own psychic abilities here. It's just like to really do that into your new beginning. This is a new beginning. It's a fresh new day. Now you have the Queen of Earth. So I feel like you're going into this. Oh, you're diving into a very watery element. That's kind of what you're transforming into here. You're going from having possibly like accomplished something here physically in your life, you know, or maybe I almost see, in some way it's kind of funny. In some way I see you even possibly taking some time out in this. And you could be taking some time out with a soulmate or someone that you're really, really close with the Six of Cups. But this Six of Cups is so funny because it looks like she's kind of pining or she's eaten something that disagrees with her. So, I don't know, be careful if you're going away what you eat. So be careful you don't eat something that upsets your tummy. But I do see you going from a very practical point of view here to really getting into the emotional realm. Now, I kind of feel like, because the Ten of Water isn't necessarily associated with bad energy. Oh, wait a second. Her reflection is different from her own position. Oh. This reflection, okay. In the reflection, she's like this, because I don't know how much you're going to see it. She's like, put her hands together, and she's like this. It's almost like she's praying for something. But here, she's not doing that. It's almost like she's feeling the pain of something she's prayed for. So this feels like she's feeling the discomfort of something that she's prayed for or that she's hoped for. And it could have been something that could have been codependent. It could have been unhealthy. But with the Ten of Water, it's almost like you're in an emotional state where anything like that, it can't come in. It's not possible for that to come in because you're showing up with this Ten of Water. It's a really healthy emotional state with others. This is an interesting message. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So you're definitely walking some sort of path here that you're meant to be walking. Now it's up to you to carve this path with destiny. You know, you make it what you are going to make it to be. You may have to have ended up on this road. It was part of your soul's journey, but now it's up to you with what you're going to do with it. And I do feel like you have somehow averted or detoured yourself from something that may have been codependent. It might have been something you prayed for a long time ago, and you've done some sort of work here for yourself, so that wouldn't even show up. That wouldn't even show up in your life. Interesting that they're both at this pool of water. So this person is approaching this pool of water, almost kind of like in anguish or feeling some sort of burn. Maybe you've even said goodbye to some sort of soul groups or soul connections that you've had in your life, and you've said no to them, or you've closed them off because they're associated with codependency. So at this pool, feeling the repercussions, but it's almost like at the end of the repercussion of a wish or a hope that you could have had for yourself. The soul plan, the fated life here, and now she's at a new pool of water. And she's dipping her hands into this pool. The only reflection that is there is her in the cosmos. So it's almost like you almost saved yourself from something, is how I would describe it. You have saved yourself from something. So let's see where this goes with Pisces. This is interesting. I say that a lot. I have to come up with a new word. This is fascinating. This is fascinating, Pisces. The Fool and the Moon. The Knight of Wands. Well, you got your giddy up and go. The Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. Oh. Okay, okay, this is interesting. Because this kind of feels like she's blowing this little French horn here. There's the wake-up call to this new beginning. But this new beginning has something to do with the moon. And the moon could be working through your own fears. Obviously, I think there's something about your intuition here. Perhaps listening to your intuition. Now, this is the energy that eventually takes us over here, where I feel like you somehow, you dodged something. You dodged something with this codependency, but by showing up with the Ten of Water. But, so what was perhaps building things in the past, you have the Knight of Wands, which can be like a lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of get up and go, and the Ace of Cups to the Four of Cups. So not really necessarily having driven yourself in the right direction with the right energy. So the Queen of Earth and transformation. The Queen of Earth and transformation. Wow, the World. Yeah, okay, I do feel like that. You've completed some sort of cycle here, like in the physical. And it could have to do with finances. It could have to do with like something that you've been working on, perhaps at work or with home. But you're transforming now. You're going into a much more watery experience. And honest to goodness, Pisces, however you've done it, you have created a pretty important detour in your life. So I don't know if you were doing some sort of like soul work. This void seems like it's important. It's almost like you've created a void through some sort of spiritual practice. We will look into that. So the Ten of Water and the Six of Water. The Death card. Wow. Endings and rebirths. Okay, definitely will not be having any emotional fulfillments with other people that are codependent. where there aren't healthy boundaries. Look at this double whacker, the World and the Death card. So you were ending, you've completed, okay? So let's say with something in the physical realm here, you've completed this. You've completed it successfully. You've met the challenge and you've surmounted it. Now, in the watery element though, you're going to have a rebirth in it because you have the Death card. This, you got the love, codependency, and boundaries, and then I remember, and it all landed over here. The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. There's something that you've ended with the Queen of Swords that could have had something to do with codependency. And the King of Swords is being very intellectual about this. So being very intelligent, this has that kind of that balance where the mind and the heart are coming into like a healthy balance and sync here. So, oh, and this is you, because I'm saying this is you, and it's transforming. Yes. Okay. So now you are going to be entering a more watery, a more emotional, a more spiritual, a more creative, a more psychic part of your life here. But that's after learning about codependency. And the wishes that you make moving forward now are not related or in alignment with codependency. So let's look at I put these cards up here for some reason. So I feel like I need to pull something for I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Soul plan. Oh my goodness. The Five of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's a good, look at you really going into cups. Okay, I feel like you do not want to end up in anything that ends up being disappointing. So all you really want here are things that reciprocate, things that are very balanced, things that are equal give and take. You have emotional equality in these things. This is really good. But this void, it feels like the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Don't pull dreams from the past that were created through a different energy that you have now. Like create these new dreams now. This void is your underline. It's kind of the reason we're here. And it feels like it's the reason. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Tons of Leo energy. Like it's the Strength card and the Sun. So the void will take you to nothing else but this. So if you get yourself really whole, if you do a lot of holistic things in your life, you take a look at all the different elements that you're working on in your life and how you've met these challenges and succeeded in them, and other ones that you still need to work on, I feel like you're going towards something that you need to work on. But it's not necessarily you need to work on it because you need to understand it better. I feel like you understand it, and the way that you're working on it is developing it in the same way that you develop something here with the Queen of Earth. The Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups. But this feels like, yeah, you're dropping a burden. Well, I don't know. Some of you, maybe there was codependency in this Three of Cups. Maybe there was too much energy in this. Dropping the Three of Cups, right? For the Two of Cups. So it could be third-party situations for some of you. That's really interesting, Pisces. I'm going to go to your extended. In the extended, I'm going to use all the Wild Unknown Oracle, Wild Unknown Tarot, and the Wild Unknown pocket-sized edition of the Tarot. And there you go, Pisces. Very interesting energy for you. It's quite beautiful. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.